Yo, Bim, guess what? We're on our way to Stalyvegas. I thought we'd do it going to Stalyvegas today, rather than coming back from, due to the fact that it's the new normal rush hour. If there is such a thing as a new normal rush hour. I don't know whether there is or isn't, to be honest. Let's see if any of these sods will let me out. The answer is no, but one's turning into the garage that I've just pulled out of, so there you go. So this is a one-way trip to see if we've actually got a rush hour. Currently in Wigan, Martland Mill. It's incredibly hot as well. It's 23.5 degrees, but it feels really muggy. 17:09 on the 8th of the 9th, 2020. The day after I made a life-changing decision. I'm letting one through at a time, no more than one. We're not going to get through the next set of traffic lights, so there's no rush to not let them through, but you know. No one else has let them through, but look how far we've got. Now I kind of need to be in Stalyvegas before 6, so if there is a rush hour. Bit knackered like it. So fingers crossed. E. That's Spain, isn't it? España. 7664KRN. Today I'm off to sunny Wigan in my España car. Oops, social distancing on the bike, please. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't going to live stream this, and I thought, sod it, why not? It's rush hour. Let's see what the difference is. Dougie going down. That's good news. I'll be honest, I don't think we get through them lights, but we have. Quite a few people have got through them lights. Will we get through? Oh, they took the other lights down, the temporary ones. So we're going up Beach Hill now. Temporary lights. Single file traffic, the lights are switched off. So the Pelican's going to get us at the top instead. That's nice. It really is warm. That weird warm, that horrible warm. Then, so we're going through Beach Hill. Again, this part doesn't seem too bad. Going the other way doesn't seem too bad either, which is good. The lights at the top, they're currently on green, so they will definitely change to red before we get there. What the hell's this thing coming towards us? Right. It's a piece of kit. The guy in the red t-shirt's one of my regulars at the shop. I've not seen him since lockdown, but I've not seen a lot of people since lockdown, so that makes sense. The multi-million-dollar question is there a lockdown anymore? Not lockdown, is there a rush hour anymore? And the answer to that question is, I don't know. Anyway, there goes España. Watch the speed camera. Not doing 30 yet, so shouldn't be a problem. Since the last drive, I've had new brakes on the front. Well, new brake pads on the disc brakes. I'll tell you one thing I find, I'm getting a lot more dry skin with these masks on my face. Quite a lot of breakouts as well. When it's winter it shouldn't be too bad, although I suppose it'd be clammy then, won't it, and horrible. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we're coming up now to Cherry Tree Pub. It's a bit of a queue here. This is more like normal rush hour stuff. We can get down there. If a transit van can get down there, I can get down there. That's definite. Oh. Okay, didn't see that coming. Ignorant woman there. Park your car right in front of me, why don't you, so I can't get out? Right, so we got around the tree roundabout. That took a lot longer than normal. Done out by ignorant woman in her little grey car. Coming to the hospital. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more Let's Explore videos now in the northwest, Cumbria. I'm going to do Morecambe. A couple of little villages I know, Lancaster, various places like that. That's all going to be happening soon-ish. That's my life-changing decision. Yes. Well, someone's gone through the wall there with a vehicle. I don't quite know how you managed to do that. Well, they have. They've managed to do it. I hope to God this isn't a queue all the way down to the traffic lights. If it is, I'll be looking if I get to Stalyvegas by 8 o'clock. Could have been a bus stuck. Oh, it's a bus stuck at the bus stop. That's all right then. I couldn't see the bus because the bus. It's like you're not seeing the woods for the trees. Can't see a bus for a bus. Where's that? Oh. Wow, those stops are a bit close together, aren't they? We've just passed a stop and then there's another stop here. Bunkers. So coming down now towards Tesco at Central Park. Obviously we're not going there, we're going to turn left. Okay, we're gonna try something that I've never done before, because that is a long line of traffic. In fact, this is a long line of traffic as well. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more traffic than there has been for a long while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn into Tesco, go right through the garage, round and out again. See if I can get out before this AFB logistics. But think of how many cars I've passed on the left to get this far. Give you a clue, it's a lot. Right, they're all moving, so we won't get through this time, but we will get through next time. Possibly. Spot the asshole. For the second asshole. Gets absolute carnage. What is going on? Absolute carnage. I think it's fair to say the rush hour's back. All the schools are back. All the colleges are back. And I've not seen traffic this bad for a very, 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 very long time. So just going to do a loop-de-loop here. We're trying to beat an articulated lorry with a big line of traffic behind it that we've circumnavigated as well. So here we go. So we go in here. We then go into the petrol station where we let the lady past. Just drive straight through the petrol station, all being well. And then we turn right here. And hopefully we should be back in the line of traffic. Don't know why that Audi stopped there. They need to move up a bit. See the Audi before the zebra crossing, there's a space for a car there, and then the red car in front of them. So you've got the, where are we? You've got that Audi there, and then you've got that red car there. And there's a gap there for that red car to move forward the length of the car. The Audi's now moved forward a little bit. So let's see if we get through this time. Remember, it was a lorry that we passed, an articulated lorry, but there was a massive line of traffic as well. Alright, we're on green. This kid's going to mess it up. No, they're carrying straight on. Come on, Audi drive. You're meant to be a madman. Jesus Christ. This is insane, the traffic today. So there's the articulated lorry coming round now, but it didn't make it, and there was a massive line of cars that I would have been behind that lorry. So yeah, this is absolute bedlam. Which ironically is in Iron Bridge. Which ironically, I've done what you do in Iron Bridge, which is go around the roundabout to turn left. So the irony can be so ironic at times. Except when it's not, of course. And that's not irony. Right, so in theory, as long as the Cooper moves, we should get through here. Right, go, go, go. Take your time. Right, there were the lads who were in the way before but didn't do anything. So now We're at Posh Mackey's on the right, and that VW's just pushed in, although he cut round the corner, the car that stuck thingamabob. So the lorry will be the next vehicle behind me. It's coming around the corner now, but it's going straight on, so it's not going the same way I'm going. So yeah, this is insane. It's took me 15 minutes to get this far. Normally it takes me about 5. Oh, and there's another one of my regulars walking his dog. I should give him a wave. See if he waves back. You alright? There you go. Hello Tech, how's good old India today? Hope everything's good in India, mate. So the question was going to be, is there more traffic now the schools have gone back? And the answer is yes. Think about Wigan though, it only takes one vehicle to break down or one little bump or something and it causes complete lockdown everywhere. What I might do is I might do a little drive along that new road and see if anyone's using that new road. So that could be interesting. Maybe even park up and just see what happens. Right, so we're doing alright at the minute. If the Audi gets out of the way, she does. Oh, coming up to Windsor's. I bought some shoes from Windsor's once. That very Windsor's. I know it's not much of a story, but there you go. It is weird seeing kids with school bags on again and everything. It's been that long. It's been about 6 months, hasn't it? Yeah, it will be, because we were in lockdown for 3 months, thereabouts, and we've been back, or the shop's been back open again for about 3 months. So it's 6 months, and the school shut down a little bit before they shut the shop, so it's insane. Look at the traffic. It's relentless. So they're going to go through the bus lane like most people do. It's frowned upon, I know. We thought about it. Wouldn't have helped us though, because then we get stuck behind this other one that's turning into the garage. Louis not moved out of the way, but he would have been there had he not moved out of the way. By the time we got there, we would have driven through the lay-by. So I'll give that as a good call. Another one of my regulars then on the other side of the road walking down. So up the other side. There's a lot of cars on with light. Yeah, a lot of cars going with the lights on. I don't think it's quite. You know, it's not November yet. It's not that dark this time. Still warm though, it's still 23 degrees. 17:28, 23 degrees on the 8th of the 9th, 2020. No, there's no sun today. It's cloudy. And you could be right there, Tough. So, oldest pub in Wigan, Collier's Arms, on the left. Yeah, it's already 5:30. So it's took me 20 minutes to get from the garage to here. Journey that normally takes about 7 or 8. Get on a bike there, just holding up all these cars. Well done, lad. So we're coming now into Aspel. Got the double roundabout coming up. To be fair, the traffic seems to have vanished. There's not so much coming the other way, and there's very little coming this way. There's the Audi in front of us, and a Renault behind. Audi's super cautious. What are you doing? There's nothing coming. I've never known an Audi driver to be so cautious. Oh, we've got the right turn down here as well. That's going to be a nightmare. Oh, super cautious Audi driver in front of us. But then, all being well, we'll be on the M61 and we'll see if the M61's any busier than normal. I mean, this is Tuesday, so technically everyone kind of went back yesterday. So I'm not exactly sure if this is the new normal. Okay. This is super cautious. Like, well, what reg is it? Yeah, it's a 15, so the amount of technology in that car. Come on, Nana. Right, so we're coming up to Black Rod now, which is in between Wigan and Bolton. We're not going to Bolton, we're going to go onto the M61, onto the M60, and then come off at the Ashton line exits. So one bonus of this leisurely drive we've had is that the line of traffic that is usually here has worked its way down a little bit. So I don't know what a pie and mash house is. Poacher. Pie and mash house. I assume it sells pie and mash, but I don't know why you'd have a pie and mash. You'd have pie and chips, wouldn't you? Such as me. Right, Right, if everyone's turning left here, you can actually go, as long as no one's coming from the right. Jesus. Okay. Turning out to the traffic lights. Again, braking for no reason on a straight. These lights are fairly rapid. Again, there's a lot more traffic around here than what there normally is. But they're coming from the left. Usually they come from the right. So that's a bit weird. Anyway, I think it's time to go. Yeah. It's an Audi A1. Right, it's 40, we're doing 35. I don't mind doing 35 in a 40 because there are vehicles ahead, including an old-fashioned coach. Good God, I'm not seen one like that for a long while. Is it just painted like an old-fashioned coach? I don't know, but the Audi's not seen it because she's not braking it. Oh, now she's seen it. I think it's just painted like one. It's not a thing you want to turn right of, is it? Again, if you're looking for somewhere to live, one thing you don't want to do is live somewhere where you regularly have to turn right onto a road like this. There's nothing coming. Thank you. And I was expecting a load of traffic here, I'll be honest with you, and this is clear. That's bonkers. I genuinely thought there would be a shed load of traffic here. And there quite simply isn't. So I mean, I might catch some time up. Down now. Elsewhere seems moderately busy, but not overly busy. Right then. So we're now coming on the M61. I haven't got the kind of grunt that Honda's got. So we're up to 70. There seems to be quite a bit of traffic coming towards us, although you always see more coming towards you because obviously you're going in opposite directions at 70 miles an hour. Whereas the cars in the direction you're going, you're travelling at roughly the same speed in the same direction, so you don't see as much. Another Audi that slowed down much more than it needed to. To display, wasn't it? Right, they're doing 65 in this lane. It's got up to 70. It's getting past these MFs. So now doing 70. Got a BMW catching me up. So I'm going to nip in front of this Nissan and let the BMW past. There's not a lot else I can do really. These cars weren't in this lane, but they don't need to be. And this would be a lot better. Well, to be fair, that car now is pulled over into the first lane, left-hand lane. Motorcyclist was just coming, and I've got a Mercedes behind me. What I'm going to do is tuck in behind the motorcyclist, let the Merc past. Cyclist is going to come out again, isn't he? I would imagine he is. I think that was him saying thank you by dropping his leg down. It's a new one on me, but there you go. Either that or he was having a stretch. So we're coming towards the M60 now. Again, could be a bit of a bottleneck. Got 20 minutes to get to Stalyvegas. Don't think it can be done, I'll be honest. So doing 70. Well, this part of the motorway is nice and clear. Why that van wasn't doing 70, well that's because the car in front of him isn't doing 70. So that makes a sense, So it's a drizzle as well, which is a little bit annoying because I've not brought a coat. Mind you, it's still warm. It's still 21.5 degrees. So it's all very strange. So do 70 past the police truck. Coming up here on the left. Oh, it's not the police truck. I thought it was a police truck. Oh, it might be. No, it's not. It's the Flower Welch one. They have a truck that they drive around, and it's that. They use that so they can see what truck drivers are up to, because they're the same height as the truck drivers. Right, I've got a Toyota coming up on my inside at very high speed, which is fine if he's going straight on. Could be a problem if he wants to go the way we're going. But he's going straight on, so that's fine. It's definitely raining now. Vexed by that. Ridge Racer. Right, he's going that way, so I'll go that way. It's 17:43 here at the moment, 20 degrees, it's gone down 3 degrees, but it's now raining, so that might have something to do with that. Again, I was expecting a lot more traffic here. I was expecting the matrices to be going as well. You know, like 40 mile an hour or 60 or whatever. So we've got traffic jams in Wigan, but this part of the journey seems to be okay. Five. Oh no, 4. Yeah, 4. Right, we need to get out of this lane because we're being sandwiched now by a van and a lorry. So we got out of that. Now, the next bottleneck is the bit where they're going to spend £310 million to make a slip road that goes from this motorway directly onto the ring road, which I think is totally unnecessary and a waste of money, because the delays that you get on that are for about half an hour, and it's when you're going home anyway. So keep my lights on though, because it's getting a bit drizzly. Quite a bit of traffic on the other side. Why are all these cars driving in the third lane? Really don't get it. Insane, isn't it? We've got a lorry in our lane coming up. Got an Audi that's just pulled into the lane behind me and then pulled behind me into the first lane, so it's obviously going off there. These lot are not even travelling at 70, I'm doing 70 now. So those lot are all in a line, stuck in the third lane at 65 mile an hour. You should have laser cannons. If you go through, if you go under 4 gantries, say, and you're there's no cars in the lanes to your left, then they just disintegrate you. Zap you. That's slightly over exaggerated. Big super cautious drivers today. Madness. Right then, so we're coming off at the roundabouts, which has got a name, I don't know what it is, which is the one that they want to put a slip road. So we now turn left, go over the field, over a flyover, which would then circle round and join the motorway before the roundabout. So it would go over to our left, high up I would assume, and then reappear, doing an arc round. And why? Because this is rush hour and I've literally got through the set of traffic lights first go. So why spend 310 million on that? And it'll obviously be more, and it'll probably be half a billion by the time it's done. And why are they changing lanes? I may not get through here, I didn't think we would. But the good news is, we get first dibs. But again, it's rush hour, it's been busier than normal, and I got around here, no bother whatsoever. There is a lot of Audis. Right then, so we're on the ring road now, still. And this is the last stretch for Ashton under Line. Need to get out of that lane though. So we're doing 70. I honestly don't know where all this drizzle's come from. It's really annoying. But that said, I'm still sweating my bits off because it's boiling. So, what do you do? Still doing 70. There's quite a bit of brake lights going on. I don't quite get why. This car here did a break and now he's doing 70 again. No, they're not. Now it's slowing down again because I'm still doing 70. I'm bang on 70. Still bang on 70. Coming up to the bit where the road splits down to 2 lanes. So the white vehicle in front's pulled out. Now the little Nissan's pulled out and the white vehicle's pulled back in again. Oh, that's nice. So do 70. So there's the S663 Manchester City Centre and Chadderton. So it's 2 lanes now, and then it'll expand out to 4 lanes, but guaranteed most of the cars will stay in these lanes. But again, it's really, really quiet. So it was mad busy in Wigan. I mean, mad stupid busy. And the motorways have been dead. It genuinely makes no sense. Unless it is people doing the school run and then taking the kids, you know, shopping with them and then going home, and that's why it's busy then. But they're not commuting, because this is commuter territory, isn't it? If you work in Manchester, or and you live in Oldham or Rochdale or Chadderton or Middleton or whatever, you'd use this to get round to the part of Manchester that you work at. So we're coming off at Stalyvegas. No, we're not. We're coming off at Ashton-the-Line, and then we're going to drive to Stalyvegas. And I reckon I'm going to be about 5 minutes too late. Right, this gold car ahead is a little bit vexing. Everyone's behaving themselves today. There's very, very few cars behind me. There's no one in the, you know, the immediate vicinity behind me. Some joggers there going over the bridge. Legs up, legs up. Oh, now they've moved across. Nice one. Right, so we're coming down now to the dip. It's Daisy Nook. One of the places they had an illegal rave. Come up the other side, and then we're in the slip road after this gantry, which technically is a separate road then. So here we go. Bish bash bosh. 20 mile an hour, no need to brake or anything, because it's a very long slip road. Although it's not the actual slip road yet, it's just a lane, filter lane. Again, I cannot believe how quiet it is. I'm going to have to open the windows though, because I am boiling. I thought this would be rush hour central, because it's still not 6 o'clock yet, it's 4 minutes off. Oh, we've got a couple of lorries here, this could be interesting. Normally I go in the left hand lane, but I'm going to try the right hand lane here. Although I do need to get into the left hand lane at some point. So come on, Peugeot. Come on. Well, too busy having a drink. Don't have a drink when you're going around a corner, mate. Shouldn't drink and drive. So what I need now is the lights ahead to keep on red. Although I can pull now. I can pull in next to... Because that lorry's going dead slow. So I'll just pull into this lane now anyway. Because although there's a crane ahead, it's not going to be any faster than anyone else, because it's 30 mile an hour and there's loads of traffic lights and things, so even the crane isn't going to slow me down too much. Right. I'm trying to figure out if this van in front of me is with the truck, although the labelling of it is different, but sometimes the escort, Infinis might be an escort agency, I was gonna say. Yeah, I didn't mean that. Well, again, the traffic here isn't isn't dreadfully bad. I'm trying to figure out if my my headlamps were supposed to have been fixed when I had my brakes done. I'm not sure whether they have or not. No, the Infinite one now overtook the a crane, the mini crane. It's absolutely belting down with rain now. Brilliant, and I've no coat. Brilliant. Ugh. Brilliant. Right, we should catch up with the lorry. Oh, the lorry's turning, the crane's turning right, so we're back behind the Infinite truck. Back. And all these bollards seem to have disappeared as well, apart from them two. I must admit, when they first put them in and I drove down here, I nearly took one of them out. But it declined and said it wasn't my type, so good. It's good, man. I think, why, man? Why you not go out with me like? And he's like, because I'm like a pillar and I don't go out anyway because I'm out all the time anyway. And I went, all right then. Don't worry, I'm having a breakdown, it's fine. Definitely going to have to open my window though. Just thinking that crane is going to go under a very low bridge. That could be interesting. Yeah, you play your reggae music and all your stuff and all that thing, yeah. It wasn't reggae, it was rap. So before I'm having a breakdown, get over it, it's fine. Right, I wasn't expecting to get through them set of traffic lights. Obviously the next set will be on red because they always are every time we come around here. They're never on green. With the really nice church. Oh. Okay, well the next set of traffic lights are also on red, so they're never on green, so that's fine. Normality has resumed. Yeah, 801. It's going to be shut when I get there. And I'm going to have a little cry to myself. Curl up in a fetal position, rocking backwards and forwards in my seat. This is a nice road now, since they've resurfaced it. You can see, I don't know why you can see tyre marks on it. It's not hailed or anything, it's just rained. I don't know what you can see on the camera, but on the road I can see where cars have gone across the road and done this, that and the other and turned into places like it's snow, and it's not snow, it's a bit of rain. That's weird. The car's squeaking, that's weird as well. To get there before they move, otherwise I won't get out. Oh, just. It's 50-50 whether I make it or not. But they've stopped. Am I going to get the grip? Yes, I just about did it. Look at all these cars as well. Yeah, park and WA lines, mate, directly opposite another car and make the road narrower than it needs to be. Right then, so is the tip still open or is it shut at 6? It'll be good if it's shut at 6. It's just shut. Damn. Damn. So I'm 5 minutes too late. It's 18:04, 19.5 degrees on the 8th of the 9th, 2020. And I'm angry. Fuming. Fuming. So traffic lights, last lot. So it's near the end now. So thank you, Toff. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, anyone else who's spoke during this broadcast. And we'll see you again soon. You might see a bit more of me because I've got a bit more time now. A lot of time I spend in the evenings doing stuff for something else, but I don't need to do that anymore now. I get my evenings back as well as my Sundays. So it's kick back and play games and chill. Only not today because it's dead warm. Well, there's a pot right near the door anyway, so I won't get too wet. Oh, hi T-Bone Junior. Oh, T-Bone Junior, you found me. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, mate? Toff, are you still there? It was time to move on, mate. You keep doing what you're doing, though. You're doing really good. You'll be better than your dad. Mind you, that's not saying much. I'm better than your dad. I only raced once. You know how I've said before, I keep everything in separate boxes. So, you know, like work, family, YouTube, and the thing that I quit yesterday. Well, I've merged them two boxes now. So YouTube and the thing that I did up to yesterday, I've now made everyone of the thing I used to do up to yesterday aware of what I do on YouTube for the first time. So there might be a lot of people coming on live chats and coming on streams and whatever who use my real name. So if you could just do your usual, you know, on here it's Snork or the Elder Gamer and delete the thing. You've subscribed. Thank you, mate. Thank you, T-Bone. So yeah, I play lots of games on here. My favourite game at the moment is Fall Guys, which I'm quite enjoying, I'll be honest. It's not usually my kind of game because it's really frustrating. But when you've had a gin, it's actually all right. Yeah, like I say, it's just while we kind of level out things and all that. So again, it's like private life, I want to keep private. So this is now a bigger bubble. And then work in private and, you know, all that kind of thing. So, because I need things to be separate, not all together. Anyway, don't forget to like. Oh, Junior has just liked. Thank you. And yeah, the question was, although I didn't put it on the stream at the beginning, has Rush Hour come back? And the answer is only in Wigan. Who knew? So yeah, I'm going to do some shopping for my aged mother, and I will see you all again. Thanks, T-Bone Junior. You stay safe. Say hello to your dad and everyone else as well. And not to worry, I am fine. I just have had enough of Wharton for the time being. Okay, so it's nothing personal. And I'm not having any breakdown or anything. Well, no more than usual anyway. So take care. Thanks, Toff. I'll have a word with Kieran about it as well. Although he's a bit too aggressive sometimes. But anyway, it'll all work out, won't it? So, yep, see you in a bit. Take care. Look after yourselves. Goodbye.